Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Aries, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Aries Spirit, 3 cards for the first person and then 3 cards for the other person. For the first person, Aries, I have the Moon card, Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Wands. Second person, Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. Mutual energies, Knight of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. Bottom of my deck, I have the Sun card in reverse. So I guess neither of you seem very happy at the moment. I think somebody is really fearful right now. They feel the other person has maybe moved on from them, maybe given up on them. The other person says, yeah, because I was not happy either. You took my love for granted. You left me out in the cold. You abandoned me. I'm not going to feel like that forever. I'm not going to be juggled or keep wondering, whether you want me or you don't want me. I'm giving up. So I'm dropping this connection. That's my first thought, of course. I could be wrong. I'm going to dig a little deeper, Aries. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person, Spirit. All right, I'll take a few more from a third deck, Aries, and then we'll start the reading. Aries and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Aries, says, my biggest fear came true. No one else understands me. I'm afraid to say the wrong thing. I told you somebody is sitting in a lot of fear here. I want to look better first. You were the love of my life, but I couldn't see it because my heart was closed. You did everything right. I just closed my heart to love and I wouldn't let you in. I'm so sorry for taking you for granted. You deserved someone better than me. If only you knew what I've been through to be at your side. Do you really know the sacrifices I have made? It hurts like hell when you push me away, when all I do is fight for you and our love. I can feel your frustration with you not being able to express yourself to me. You're overthinking things too much. Perhaps you could consider writing things down to let some thoughts flow on paper to clear your head. I wish we could just be direct and transparent with each other. Alright, so these were some of your messages, Aries. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to focus on the first person first. That's person A for me. Then we'll move to the second person. And newcomers, you could be either one of them if this is your reading. These are not gender-based. Alright, so person A, you seem really afraid. What's wrong? Why are you howling at the moon? Yeah, person A, I think, feels the other person has maybe moved on to a stable, brand new beginning. They've turned their back on them. Am I right? Is that what you're scared of? Yes, they are stressing over it. They're really stressing over it, having stress, sleepless nights, nightmares that maybe somebody else has given them the offer. They feel the other person is very happy without them. The nightmare is, what if the other person is in a happy connection already? So why are you so worried, person A? Tell me, what's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Because they were hoping to come rushing back. This person was hoping to come rushing back and make that offer, or they maybe still want to, but they're a little worried. What if, it's too late? What if the other person's already got an offer from somewhere else? What if they've already released me? What if I get rejected now, even if I go towards them? So they're a little worried of rejection. So tell me about the 7 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse. Yes, this person does want to message. They want to message. They want to now step up and tell the other person that, hey, what about me? I'm ready now. They want to, they're hoping the other person will not push them away. And then but they're scared to take action. Why? Because they're expecting a tower. They're expecting a tower because of maybe their ego, their pride could have come in the middle of whatever happened here. So they are kind of expecting that, oh my God, what's the point? I'm going to go rushing back and they'll tell me I don't, they don't want me anymore. It's like they are devastated just with the thought that the other person may have given up on them already. Okay, so what about you, person B? How are you feeling about this? Person B says, oh, they just took my love for granted. I was giving them so much love I was giving them. They just kept taking from B, but they never filled my cup. No, I don't think person B has gone anywhere. I think they're still single. They're just focusing on their money. They're, reflecting on what happened. I think this person was very confused and they were trying to figure out why the other person did what they did. Maybe they were even waiting for the other person for a while to communicate towards them and explain why they did what they did. But I think they are on that path where they're saying, hey, I'm not going to allow anybody to, make me feel I'm not good enough, that things have been stagnant for too long. Maybe it's time for me now to take a leap of faith. I maybe have a brand new beginning. I have to protect my energy. I have to guard my energy. So person B says, well, the other person's silence is their truth, that they don't want me. They don't see me as their true partner, as their future or anything like that. So I think person B is now trying not to focus on this, but they're focusing on their abundance, on their work, on their money, possibly making new friends or something. So mutual energies then. For the first person who actually wants to come rushing back, but they are so afraid it may be too late, they are very frustrated. Very, very, very frustrated right now because they feel, what if I've lost out on a Four of Wands? This was my soulmate. What if I've lost the chance now? What if the other person's not waiting for me anymore? What if they've chosen somebody else? They are obsessed with person B because they know they found the best. They are seeing the other person as somebody who's not chasing them, very abundant, they can never be replaced. It's like this person could be highly depressed right now because they're realizing they made the wrong choice. So now they are fully expecting it's too late. I've lost out on this Four of Wands. The other person who was offering me so much love and so much kindness and so much of empathy and compassion, maybe they don't even want to love me anymore. What if they've taken their love back and given it to somebody else? So they are spying, they are watching, they are trying to find out the truth. Why? Two Wands in reverse, because somewhere that hope is still alive, that if the connection is not over, if there is any kind of a chance, if they're only angry with me and haven't moved on, then maybe I can step up. Maybe I can emperor upright. Maybe I can go back and prove to them that I've changed. I'm ready to take responsibility. I'm ready to do right by them. So I think person A is frustrated because they feel it's the other person is angry, may not even love them, but they are still spying, they are still watching, and they are hoping that this connection isn't over. So what about you, person B? What do these three cards mean for you? Person B says, well, we had a fight. You had a fight? Tell me more. What was the Knight of Swords in reverse energy? Yes, they were very rude to me. They were very mean to me. They said harsh things. They didn't open up emotionally. I was the one carrying all the burden of this connection, and I decided, well, that's not fair. That's not fair. You don't get to play mind games with me and, get your way all the time. I think that's when I think person B realized that, I have to just shut the door. Maybe they don't choose me, or they don't see me as a potential, or they'll never make a choice, or maybe they just want to, have other options or something like that. So that's when I think person B kind of told themselves that, yeah, this can't be my Four of Wands. I was giving them so much attention because I thought this was my soulmate, but they gave me so little or nothing at all. So that's what I'm saying. Person B is right now saying, you know what, I'm just going to put my head down and focus on my own pentacle. I'm going to focus on my life, on my work, on my, I'm not just going to stand around and wait and waste the rest of my life. I'll just choose another path. which makes me feel good about myself. Yes, they were very sad. They feel they wasted a lot of time, energy, effort on this connection. But right now, person B seems to be passing judgment and saying, you know what, you can't be juggling me. If you were juggling me, if you couldn't make up your mind, then that means you never loved me in the first place. So tell me about the Sun card in reverse. Why is the Sun card in reverse? Oh, this is person A. This is person A. They are so scared to now come forward and take action because somewhere they feel the other person is probably happy without me. They're probably happy without me. They must be already in another connection. They must be in a Ten of Cups connection. They would be happy without me. Yes, what if they walked away from me emotionally and they are having a jolly good time in their own life, and well, that thought is not making them happy at all. I think this person is still totally stuck on the other person who they see as somebody who they can never replace, somebody who's sitting in their power and looking really good, not chasing anything. So they are imagining that, wow, a person like that, they won't be single. But inside of them, they are very frustrated and they are still watching, hoping that maybe there's a window of opportunity. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.